Alrighty. Welcome, English. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope y'all doing well. Today, as we can see now, back with some more ETS number 2. Now last time, I don't remember exactly where I left off. I know I can't remember if I don't think I showed it on camera, on stream. But, bought a new garage, in Nuremberg. I did show that. That is right. Okay. Oh shoot, I don't have a driver for that one. I just bought Patrick. That's right. Okay. I know where I'm at. It's been a couple days since I've played. Uh, I have been putting a few hours into it, so decided to take a little bit of a break from it, which isn't the end of the world, but so okay, so we need to hire a driver for this truck here to, get that one going. And then looks like we need to upgrade this garage today, which is 100,000. Okay, that's right. So, first things first, why not hire a driver? Get us a little bit more money going. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Just right here, I'm tempted to go either or Salaya or Salah or Salaya or Solya or Luke, just because of the ADR. She is explosive, but he has, I can't remember what that one is, but he has one more. Oh, let's see what we got over here. Martina, same thing as Orsolya. Magnus with Fragile. .8s, more .8s. Okay. That's eco. That's just in time delivery. That's oh, okay. I might go Orsolya then, cause she. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's just go ahead, hire her. The Nuremberg. There we go. Perfect. Okay. I mean, we might as well. We might go Luke next, which we're 60,000 away. A few jobs. Okay. Now I was working on a few. I guess one achievement. I was working on one achievement last time I was playing. With the Beyond the Baltic Sea DLC. Right now I was looking for either Russia to Lithuania job or Lithuania to Russia job. So go ahead and do that. Okay. Yeah, because obviously we're now in Lithuania. And I just realized that the Colin and Grod is also Russia, so we don't necessarily need to find anything up here, but it would probably be a little bit easier for some other jobs, but okay, well, right there. I was looking to that place in Russia, but Piskov? Sure, why not? Ooh, urgent as well. Okay. Well, and we're at that company. I did hop on just to see, kind of get a quick rundown, like, just to see, make sure I wasn't on a job. Just so when I did have to inevitably hop on, I wasn't currently in a job, so I wouldn't have to. I guess it wouldn't have mattered too much, but god damn it. I guess it would have been easier for me to just start fresh with a new job on stream than rather than having to hop in the middle of it. So, Okay. Okay. 30,000, that's probably one of our better jobs. Okay, now we get to back up. Woohoo! Like I've said before, I don't really remember where I was exactly at last week. Which is completely fine, but I don't remember how much time I've spent off stream this week on the game. So I don't remember how much true progress I've made. I know I did a couple of jobs because I started doing work towards that achievement, but get going by 10:40, perfect. Take it nice and slow, here we go. Now, I haven't done anything towards my loans as well. I haven't tried to pay those off. I mean, we might as well take a look at them right now, just to get an idea. Okay, so we have 4-ish days left on our $100,000 loan. We're almost halfway done with our $400,000 loan, so we'll be halfway when our $100,000 loan is completely paid off, so that's good. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So let's see. I had a thought and that's right. Okay, so it's going to be 8,600 until we get for the next 4 days, which, oh well, I guess. Sucks, but yeah, we'll be fine. Everything will work out just fine. But as soon as we get this job done, we're looking for something to Estonia or to Finland now. After this job to Russia, which shouldn't be too difficult. If we go to one place, we're gonna have to go back to Russia. So if we find a job to Estonia, we'll have to go from Estonia back to Russia to find a job to Finland. So we got our whole day planned out, which is always nice. You know, you want to be prepared for what you're gonna have to do for the day, and we now are. We know what jobs we need to take / find, and we'll be good to go. I need to go straight, so yeah. Okay. I guess that driver really wanted this lane. Alright, well now we know we need to get... we need to go straight, so now we could get over before we try to make the turn. So with this 28,000, we're basically at 41. Should be up to 69,000 roughly. I wouldn't be surprised if we got up to 70,000 plus from our employees, which I am super tempted to check right now, so I'm just gonna do that. Driver. Okay, Kenneth, gonna bring in a little bit of money, but not right now. Isabella will probably finish before her, that's fine. Patrick, we're about to get his paycheck, so that's 1.5, because I'm counting Isabella as a half since we're gonna get her paycheck after we deliver ours, so 1.5. Vladimir will probably get about the same time as we finish our delivery, so that's 2.5. Victor, nope. Carla, nope. Well, Soroy already taken a job. Look at her go. Alright, well, that's like a total of 3 since Isabella and Osroyal. I have no idea how to pronounce her name. So I'm gonna just keep butchering the fuck out of that name forever, so. But it's fine. Let's see, so, yeah. Technically, we'll have 4 jobs, but 2 of those, 4 paychecks from our drivers, but 2 of those will be slightly after we finish our delivery. Not bad. So we'll for sure be over 70,000 then in the 8 hours. Before our bank takes their money back for our loan, we'll be chilling with a little bit of money. Because we're making our 30,000 plus. Well, see, Patrick just brought in, I didn't see how much exactly it was, but it was 1,000. No, because we were basically at, so he brought in like 500-ish. Not bad. Okay, so we should hit 70,000 just with our paycheck now. There was one other, I think it was Vladimir. He was gonna finish in like 6 or 7 hours. So, gotta wait a little bit for his paycheck to come in. But, we'll be good then. Yeah. Okay. Well, I know for sure we'll be over 70. But I want to say we'll be over 70 just with our paycheck now. But I mean, only one way to find out. Once we just do the math or just drive there. Just get the job done quicker. I mean, we have already driven about 50 kilometers pretty quickly, so not too shabby. We just have to do that 50-kilometer drive a few more times. We are good on fuel as well. I'm seeing that right now. The gas station reminded me to check. Oh. Fuck. I mean, another 20-30 minutes in real time will be, I'm sure we'll be close enough to our destination, so. I was gonna plan to stream a little bit earlier, but voice still wasn't quite feeling the best, but obviously voice still isn't feeling the best, but I mean, I haven't been talking a whole lot today. I've kind of stayed quiet, so guess this is what I kind of get for not really warming up my voice, making sure I'm okay. Okay, I guess we're not gonna. Guess the car's not gonna let us over. You stupid. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna let the truck in before me. And it's not like the lane to our left was open or anything. Some people, man, I swear. I'm gonna take the rest area exit just to get it discovered. Plus, we aren't really slowing down, so that's a plus. Well, now we have to slow down regardless because this yellow car, he wants to go 70 and 130. And of course, I'm not going to blame the truck. They can only go 80 or 90. I mean, they can go faster. I'm obviously going faster, but their speed limit's kind of stuck at 80 to 90. I just decide not to follow those rules because those rules are slow. I'd rather go the car speed limit, but even then I still go faster. I got places to be, I got money to make, man. I can't be sitting around going the speed limit. I mean, if I really wanted to, I would just keep regulations on. So I would get ticketed every time I got caught. But I mean, same thing. It's more fun to just go 100 kilometers an hour when the speed limit's only like 50 or 60. And if I didn't have to slow down because that truck was turning, I would be freaking zooming down this road. Okay, yeah, I should probably slow down just a little bit here and there, but because the deliveries I have to make between these two countries, they have to be perfect, so probably shouldn't be messing around too much, but I mean, it's mainly just when it's traffic is when I shouldn't be messing around too much. Which that isn't too difficult. If I just stay in my lane, pass when I know it's clear, we'll be fine. We will be A-okay. I hope. Just goes from 100% confidence down to 4. Just, I think we'll be okay. Like around the curves, we'll slow down a little bit, make sure we're not going too crazy. We're gonna flip the truck or the trailer, which I've gotten close a few times. I have flipped it once or twice already. I don't think I was... I know I wasn't streaming during those times. But I have done it before. It's not fun to cancel the delivery because you're gonna lose so much more money than 12,000 euros. Okay, that's already delivered. Perfect. Or discovered. Gosh. Alright, well, it looks like we've gone about 200 kilometers. We've cut about an hour and a half off of our time so far, which is good. If I can get another job, if I can get a relatively quick job to Finland or Estonia before noon, that is perfect. I don't think it'll happen, but you know, we can always hope. See, this job, it's gonna take 8 hours, I think, because we left at just before 11. We're gonna get there about 6:30, probably close to 6:15, 6:30. So about 7 hours then? Yeah, 7. Just over 7 hours. So... I don't know. Only time will tell right now if we're gonna be able to get a quick job from Russia to either Finland or Estonia. In 5 to 6 hours, since they take it at noon, so yeah. I don't know, we'll see. I mean, we can, like I said, we can only hope, but... Okay, that's left turn lane for them, perfect. Got a big roundabout coming up, okay. Right there, we're just crossed the 6:30 mark to have our stuff delivered, whatever we're delivering. Pressure tank. Unless we can get a nice straightaway, we're probably gonna hang around that 6:30 mark, which is fine, I guess. Obviously, I would like to not... Shit. Obviously, I would like to have my time cut down even more, but... Like I said, unless I get that long straightaway that I can just cruise, we're not getting much more time cut down, which is... I'm just trying to think ahead for the next job, so I can have as much time before noon for that one. Okay, let's see if we can pass this guy this time. There we go, finally. Yo, gamer, how's it going? Nice roundabout here. Continue going straight. Going alright, that's good, that's good. I am doing A-okay again today. You know, just driving a little bit of truck, making a little bit of money. All is well. So far on the Spurs, still haven't lost a game. Nice. Well, that's always a good feeling. Not losing a game. I gotta play the auto. Jesus. Bro, not even in the game, the Blazers can't even be good. Jesus. 101 to 94. Damn. Yeah, that's 7-point game. That's pretty damn close for your standards. Well, at least you still won it, though. Because, I mean, you're always going to have those tough games, so... Thank you for getting over, Mr. Carr. $36, 11, 11. Damn. Victor with a nice double-double there as well, jeez. If the Spurs can somehow continue to sign both of you year after year, gonna be a very deadly combo. Very deadly duo. So only was on a new contract. Okay, yeah. I mean, after 3 or 4 years, you got your Bird years finally kicking in, so able to go a little bit over the salary cap with both of you then. But who knows, 2K may just absolutely obliterate any common sense and just not sign both of you. Ah, shit, we got a car coming. So stop, bus. There you go, damn. Homie sees a truck coming the opposite lane, he's still going. Homie ain't trying to survive tonight. I've already won 2 games against the Suns. Nice. Probably got 1 or 2 more against them since they're same conference. I know you for sure have 1 more game against them. I don't know if you have 2 though. So I see my guys putting on 41. I was like, we gotta bring them. Oh yeah. I'm sure that 10 points just went into Victor's. Like, bring your production down a little bit, but kick his up. Make sure he's getting a little bit as well. Played him 2 times, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Same conference, but different division. That's where you only play him 3 times total. Gotcha. Well, you're still relatively early in the season, so I mean, should be able to win that really easily if you've already beat them. Alright, camper, get out of the way. Well, I definitely guessed wrong on my time for 6:15 to 6:30. Just cut another... We might even cut another half hour off my guessing time. I might get this down to 5:45, Jesus. As long as this road continues pretty straight, we're right... Oh, we gotta slow down for customs, damn it. For the border. All good though, all good. Well, we still cut it down at least 15 minutes, so I'm good with that. Now we just gotta spend a minute or two here with Border Patrol, which isn't terrible, you know, obviously. $36, $9, and $11. No big. Oh, geez, you play. Damn. Basically, just back to back to back. Damn. OKC the 30th, 1st, and 3rd. Damn. Yeah, it's a few games back to back of the same team. X-ray inspection, jeez. Oh shit, that's a speed bump. Didn't even realize that was a speed bump. Checking my documents again? What? What's the point of the guy back there then? Man. I would hope everything is in order. I don't know what would happen if things weren't in order. Into the inspection hall. What the hell? You guys couldn't have made this any easier for trucks, like... Stop the engine, jeez. Well, this is new. Can I skip this? Everything's up. Alright. Damn, they... I thought I already went through the X-ray hall. What the hell? Bro, Russia making sure ain't nothing getting in. Jesus. Alright, well that was new. Seems to always be first when it comes to league leaders. Yeah, I mean... Vladimir with almost 3 grand. Very nice. And he's gonna level up. Let's go. I mean, just the way you're playing, try to help your team win any way you can. Points, rebounds, or assists. I would imagine you could even get a steal or 2 up there. You know, average 2 or 3 steals. SGA is 28 my game. Recently point up 26, 6, and 6. Yeah, those are boring numbers. How dare he try to average those? I mean, being 28, I would assume he need... You would think he would try to at least average 30 and 10 with assists and points, but I'm sure Chet's taken a lot of responsibility as well, though. The real Ant? Yeah, only 27, 4, and 4. That, I mean, they can't really. DiVincenzo, he's not getting any real production right now since he's injured. Randall, he's taken on a few more possessions. I'm sure if. Yeah, like last season he put up 30, like you said, 30 and 36 and 4, which it's just all different spacing. There's a different feel this season with the Timberwolves since, like it just said, Randall, he's trying to get his own, so he's going to try to put up 10, 15, potentially 20 points, which takes away from Ant's possessions a little bit. Now, I'm sure if they didn't trade Cat away and they just kept the same minutes with everybody, then I'm sure Ant would have easily averaged 30 this season. Since he is putting up more threes, it's just it's different for them since they got a few different teammates. They got to adjust a little bit. And, I mean, he's only going down 5 points. I'm sure Randall can get those 5 points back fairly easily. But the other players are mad, I'm gonna get my 30 pick. Maybe, but like, dude, we gotta stop this guy. Like, oh shit, I'm in neutral. When the hell did that happen? No wonder my engine was revving so high. Oh! Starting to read chat, I wasn't looking at where I was going. Alright, 3 out of 5. Perfect. Nice little paycheck, nice XP, beautiful. And I've never went for 100 points yet. I mean, I bet you probably could, but okay. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, Kenneth, 13. Isabella about to get hers, that's right. About to get her paycheck as well. That's the current cargo takes up so much space. I can't see when he finishes his job. Okay, so yeah, about to get Isabella and Orsol Yaw's paycheck as well. Okay, time for us to look for next job. Cargo. Do wonder what team is gonna stop our win streak with how things are going. Could break the Warriors 7-3 and 9. Yeah, very well could. Okay, don't need to go to Lativa. I do need to go. let's see, we did Lithuania to Russia. Okay. So we need to, right there, 5 hours as well. Perfect. And it's one of the better paying jobs, so fuck it. And we got 20-minute drive as well, that's fine. Also got signature shoe. Nice. You know what, I'm just gonna turn early here and just merge on when I can. Say right after the... I would have had to wait for them. Okay, so it looks like we got 1,000 from Orsol, y'all. Did we get, what's her faces? Isabella's, I wasn't looking. Nope, there it is, perfect. 1,300, sweet. Okay, we're only getting, I think it was 17,000 from this next job. Damn. So we're gonna be 8,000 short from 100 grand to be able to upgrade. But then it's gonna take 8 grand from the bank. So we're gonna be 16 grand short. Damn it. That sucks. Hopefully we can find... Well, we're gonna have to come back to Russia from Estonia to try to find a job from Russia to Finland. So, yeah, we'll get 16,000 from between those two jobs. Perfect. So we'll be able to upgrade our Nuremberg garage. And then we're just gonna have to save up some money to get a new truck, so hooray! Which is gonna it's gonna be close to 100 grand. I don't remember. Oh, excuse me. I don't remember how much the truck is. That's gonna have to be something I look at again, which is fine. That's not the button I wanted to press, but it's fine. Yeah, we gotta turn a little bit, but basically straight back. Perfect, kind of. There we go. That's pretty good. Eh. Okay. 7:30. We gotta cut half an hour off our... Well, it's gonna take the 8 grand regardless, so... Even if we do get there before noon, we're not gonna be able to really keep our profit since we already knew we wouldn't be at 100 after this job, so... Oh well, okay. That's fine. Still don't get how the Blazers haven't won a game in my season. They're just that bad, I guess. I mean, yeah, I don't really know how you go at least 12 games. You still don't win one, like... You've probably faced a third of the league, so around 10 teams, obviously. But you still haven't won a game? That's crazy. I am gonna be tempted to see what your Blazers record is after this, though. Like, after your season is done. See if they win more than 10 games. Ah, we gotta go. Ooh, customs. Dang it. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know if my last season, if the Spurs made the playoffs. You could probably check if you go to like the team stats. You could see what record they were, and if it was like a decent record, you could probably guess that they did make the playoffs. But if it was just horrendous, okay, I can't skip that. Perfect. Let's see, that for your Spurs, that's not the 24-25 season, right? That's, you're a couple seasons in. I can't remember. '25, '26 season. Okay. And that's your... Okay. So that would be the second season then, right? It would be your second season? Third season. Okay. '24, '25, '25, '26. Am I just doing math wrong? So let's see, 25, 26 is your third season, so 24, 25 would be your second season. 23, are you on 2K24 or 25? But you started in the 23-24 season, then. Or am I just not seeing it correctly? Am I not adding 24-25, yeah, first season. And then 25-26, that's second season. Huh? How are you in... I'm reading that right. Third season. How the hell did you add a year? Add a season? Because that should only be your second season. Unless I'm just absolutely tripping on math. Which I could be, but... Start of the 24-25 season. Having my first. That's what I'm saying, like. And then 25-26, which you say you're currently in. That's your second. Then the 26-27 season would be your third. I'm just trying to get it all wrapped around, like. We're not even turning. You are. Okay, you are turning. Never mind. Where did we mess up in the math? Because either you're thinking it's the 25-26 season, or you're actually in the 26-27 season. Or it's actually only your second season. There's a few key factors here. Sent to the bench. Era 23-12, now it's 29-31. Jeez. Okay, I think we just skipped a big question, but I'm still stuck on what season you're in, and is it which year for season it is for you. So you are in the 26-27 season then. Right? Okay. We got everything sorted out now. So I'm imagining Chris Paul's retired, or at least he's not on the Spurs by then, because that's 2 years from now. Steven Castle, I don't know if what they did to him in your simulation, but so yeah, in 2 years, just add somebody like you. Yeah, you start to win a few more games here and there. So finally figured that conversation out, you know. Because I was trying to see like what year you were in, potentially if like Chris Paul was still there with them or not. But I'm gonna go on a limb and say he's not. So. Only 21? Jesus. Homie's taking on a lot of responsibility for a 21-year-old. But I mean, that's kind of realistic. Somewhat, not stat-wise, but like, just draft this young kid, and he's only 21, but yet you're putting the whole team on his shoulders. Like okay, we're kind of expecting you to put us on top of the world now, like. I'm trying to get MVP. I'm not saying you ain't gonna get MVP, I'm just saying. I'm trying to relate it to real life, where they're bringing in these 18, 19, 20-year-olds, be like, alright, this is your team now. Don't fuck it up. Like you see the Rockets, you got Jalen Green, Amen Thompson, like, they're balling out, but they're still hella young. Like, and for you in your simulation, and they say it's my team, right? Yeah, for like you got Wemby, so like he's another young guy that's being hella productive for you, so yeah, I'm sure you'll do fine. Okay, so we're sitting at 75. Just over 75,000. How are my drivers doing job-wise? Okay, so we'll get her paycheck about an hour after we finish. I don't know when he's gonna finish his job. Well, at least we'll get most, if not all of our drivers' paychecks by the end of the day, so that's good. So, shit, we'll be able to expand our garage today. Hell yeah! Before it turns Sunday in game, let's go. You think teams should be scared of me now? Wait till I'm like 25 or 26. Homie's gonna be putting up 35, 15, and 15. Like, ain't nobody gonna stand in your way, bro. I really want to pass this drive. Fuck it, I'm passing him. What is he doing? Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Everything. Why did he get over? Oh my god. I mean, we're fine. Our cargo didn't get damaged, so I need to get back over now, though. I don't know what his plan was there. He could have stayed in the right lane. He went straight, I saw. Oh my god. Some drivers, I'll tell you, bro, they... I wish I could kick them out of their truck like GTA. That'd be a crazy-ass mod. Just add a GTA mod to Euro Truck. I mean, everything's fine. Our cargo didn't get damaged, so we can still have a perfect delivery. I still have no idea what the fuck that driver's problem was. What is with Estonia? Bro, it's like I'm back in American Truck Simulator. That truck cuts me off. That car, he decides to pass me even though he's got to turn soon. Like, what is going on with this country, bro? And there goes my money, because the bank decides they think they deserve their money back. I mean, they kind of do, but it'd be nice if they didn't take their money. I get they expect it. When are they expecting it? Yeah, I gotta tell 2 o'clock. I'm fine. Half 17, 3, and 4. Nice. Solid stat line for halftime. I mean, you're right on pace for your averages. 36 and 6, I think you said it was. No, that was... no. I don't remember. I mean, that's still good pace for solid stat line at the end of the game, though, so... Okay, well, other than that little incident we had with the other truck driver, drive wasn't terrible, you know? Went pretty smoothly. Of course, other than the roundabout, but that, of course, was the little incident, so... What's in the West, do you think? And our win streak? It's obviously going to be a game that you simulate. And I don't think you would simulate one of the top 4 to 8 teams in the West. Or even in the East. I don't really know who else is... I don't know who is on other rosters. I'm just gonna go out on a crazy limb and say somebody like the Lakers. Maybe Mavericks. I could see one of those 2 teams, maybe. Just on like a random February game or something. Maybe January. Or if you don't play them in January, February, one of the teams in that month. Okay, excellent. Perfect. Shit, I don't have display capture on. I'm not... You guys aren't seeing my progress of achievements. But alright, we got Russia to Estonia done. We just now need to find a job back to Russia. What country did we just discover? Tallinn. Ah. Okay. So I would imagine if we find a job to like Narva, maybe? That'd be a good distance to Finland. Nice close. Okay. So, but yeah. Okay. Tallinn to RU. Tempting. Important delivery, so that would give us a little bit of XP. That's going to Sweden, okay. Estonia, that's going to Finland. Luga? Maybe. Only getting 8 grand off of it. Almost 9. Well, those beams were only like 11. 11.2, and we're going further down, so it's going to be a longer drive. Yeah. Okay, I think we take Teluga. And it would just give us, 2 or 3 countries discovered, so. Yeah, why not? Let's play the Cavs. Got a big poster. Nice. Only got a highlight play. Very nice. Oh, and the job site's right over there. Perfect. We ain't driving that far. Nice quick pickup. And I'm sure we're heading right back on the highway we were just on, so that's close as well, which is gonna be nice. Nice quick exit as well, so. Everything's working out. Okay. Cargo market. I would love to take the 17 grand job, but we got a mission right here. I want to get this achievement out of the way since I'm already up here in this area, so. And it's just good progress towards the game anyway, getting an achievement done. Smack dab in the middle. Perfect. It's crazy how skinny Victor's arms are compared to mine. Yeah, I mean, he is, no offense to Victor, he's built like a twig, but, I mean, he balls like crazy. Like, if he can stay healthy with that type of build, more power to him, like. Alright, well, Carla gave us 3 grand, which is absolutely beautiful. We're gonna get this about 7, probably a little bit earlier. How we looking for some other drivers? Like Carla, she just finished her job. 10 hours, so she's not gonna be 2 hours, so we'll get Victor's. Like I'm a 6'6", 210, and he's 7'4", 210 as well. Yeah, I mean. Okay, so we'll get Victor's, Patrick's. Not sure when we'll get Vladimir's. Isabella will get hers as well. Kenneth, probably right after we finish our delivery, we'll get his, but that's fine. We'll get his before the end of the day, which is perfect. Alright, so 8 grand from us. We're making up, oh no. We're making up for what the bank just took from us with this job. It's a somewhat quicker job since it's only 300 kilometers. So 8 grand, that's gonna take us from 87 to math. See, we're at 88, so 96, just under 96, probably 95. Well, 87 from us. 8,700. I mean, that's probably going to kick us up to 96. And then we get 2 or 3 employees, paychecks as well in a couple of hours, like 2 or 3. So yeah, surely we'll be able to get to 100 grand by the end of my job. And then that'll let us upgrade our garage. And then we can take a look at how much the truck is going to cost again. Which, it shouldn't be more than 100. I think it's around 90, I think. If I remember correctly. I mean, with Victor being 7'4", 210, he's kind of got that bull, a little bit of a bull build, but like a minute bull build, to where he's gonna stay healthy because he's not putting on like crazy weight, so his knees and ankles aren't gonna be absolutely crying after every game. But he's got enough weight on him to where he's gonna be, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? He's going to be able to handle his own body fairly. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not crazy heavy, so he won't have to worry about weight issues with his knees and ankles, like I just said. But he's also not going to be light enough to where he's going to just be pushed around on the court. Like, true, I feel like FMI being at 6'6", 210 is a great way. Yeah. I mean, you're not for 6'6". I mean, Braun, he's 6'8", 6'9", 250, I think. So, I mean, it's only 40-pound difference at 2 inches, but most of that is pure muscle. But, like, 6'6", you want to be about 210, 220 to be a solid build to where you're not getting pushed around either. But then, like, you go up a few inches, you want to probably, for every inch, you want to probably put on 10 or 15 pounds. But then, after, like, 6'8", 6'9", that's where you kind of want to cut back down on weight to where you're not having, like, a Arvydas Sabonis type build, you know? Like, where you're 7'2", and or even like a Shaq build where you're 7'1" and 300 and however many pounds. Like, I mean, you could also run like a Yao Ming type build where you're 7'6", but you're 300 pounds. You're still lean. Like, you're looking good for that height. Like, yeah, Shaq was like 350 pounds. That, I just, jeez. And at 7+ foot, that's just crazy. Which is where he kind of had some knee problems at the end of his career. So, like, Victor's in a good spot. He could probably put on another 10, 20 pounds at least, and he would probably have that Yao Ming type build where his arms aren't looking, like you said, as skinny. He's not looking like he's gonna break a bone out there or whatever. Which, I mean, if he gets a Yao Ming type build and keeps his shooting, holy shit. That's going to be some deadly. That's going to be a deadly build for Wemby. But of course, it doesn't really matter what kind of weight or height he has, as long as he stays healthy and he continues to ball out. More power to him. But I also got more muscle than Victor too. Yeah, I mean, you gotta think, like, his bicep muscle is probably 2 or 3 of your bicep muscle, just like lengthwise. So I mean, in order for him to truly get that, like, actual muscle size of somebody you would see on like 6'6" or 6'8", gonna take a little bit for him to do that. 2,500 for Victor. That puts us up to 90,000. There we go. So right now we just went up to 91.8 now. 1,500 from Isabella. Nice. And we discovered a city. Let's go. All good things are happening. Look at us go. Okay, so yeah, for sure after our job now we'll be able to upgrade our garage. Sweet. And I think we're gonna get 1 or 2 more employees' paychecks. I think 1 more before we finish our delivery, and then we'll get Kenneth's right after we finish our delivery. Back to the border. Bro, I swear I gotta have my own folder just for documents, the amount of times I've gone through so far. You also have a nice journey wherever you guys are going. Okay, what picture are we taking now, though, over here? Looks like it's right here. Alright. Go to the good old photo mode. Herman Castle. Interesting. Ooh, I like that. Let's get noon where the... Yeah. Perfect. Alright. Got more border control slash... I hate when it does that. I'm trying to get my display capture to work again. Gosh, I'm not even neutral. Oh, that's why I was in neutral that one time. Oh. I love keyboard shortcuts, but not when they work against me in game. Because my control, left control for me is downshift. And I'm trying to get display capture, so pressing all different sorts of buttons, and then camera angles, another button that I'm pressing, so shit just ain't working out how I want it to. Checking your documents, please wait. Can you check them a little faster? Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. So we should be now back in Russia, if I'm not mistaken. I think we are. So we shouldn't have to worry about any more border checkings or any border checkpoints until we head to Finland. So, yeah. At least I think. Hopefully. I mean, I could just check right now, but... Yeah, we're definitely in Russia, because Pskov is to the right and St. Petersburg is to the left. Alright, no more border. Let's go. Like I just said, the only time we gotta worry about border is when we start to head to Finland, but that's still a little bit down the road. Literally. I'm gonna check. Let's see, obviously Kenneth, right after we finish ours. Patrick, that's right. He's gonna give us a little bit more money. Same thing, don't know. Okay, so yeah, Patrick before we finish our delivery, and then Kenneth slightly after we finish our delivery. Ooh, this company's expecting their delivery right in the window where we're delivering it. Perfect. Hopefully we can find a job from Luga, right? That's where we're heading? Yeah, Luga. Oops. From Luga to Finland. I'm hoping we can find a job to Finland, because then that's gonna be able to let us knock that achievement out. And I'm sure I thought for sure those arms were going down. I slowed down so quickly. 34 and 8. 34, 8, and 9. With handing them an L. Very nice. There's Patrick's. 2,800. Nice. Oh yeah, we'll easily be able to upgrade our garage now. And it only took us one job. I thought for sure it was going to take us both jobs from to Russia and from Russia, but looks like it's just getting this job to Russia. Perfect. That is gonna make my job a hell of a lot easier going to Finland, because I don't have to stop mid-drive and just to upgrade the garage. I can do it after this one. And with Kenneth's paycheck, that's going to allow us to get a little bit of a buffer on the bank, the loan from the bank tomorrow. So just another positive step towards being a heck of a business. Look at us go. I would love to pass these two, but I don't really feel like... we'll go for it. Since I see there's no traffic right there, but this curve up here might give us a little bit of trouble. Maybe. And no trouble at all. Look at us go. parse the car here real quick. While we have the dotted line and we can see ahead of us for a mile. My bad, for a kilometer. The job site's right down the street. Sweet. Since I guess we don't need a perfect delivery on this job, but still good practice to make sure no traffic's gonna hit us. Then we gotta go to service stations, spend more money to fix our stuff, so. Might as well try to keep our truck and trailer in best condition we can, so. Especially since I'm not trying to spend more money right now, I'm trying to save it. I mean, I could spend the money to fix my truck if we got hit, but rather not do that right now. Alrighty, we should be discovering Luga any moment now. Yeah, it's 6:30. They're not expecting it for 20 more minutes. And right there, Luga discovered. Sweet. I'm getting yelled at by my imaginary boss, I guess, for not having the job delivered 20 minutes early. Like, I'm a block down the street from him. What more do you want from me? I don't think I could have sped any more than I did already. Okay, where's it's right there, okay. That looks like a fun trailer. Oh, that's glass. Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't trust me driving that trailer. That's glass. Oh, shit. Alright, this should give us about $2 grand. $2 or $3 grand extra. Beautiful. And 103. Look at me go. Okay. Garage manager. Nuremberg. Upgrade. Yes. Alright. To myself. Navigate how people get so good at timing the shots online for 2K. A lot of research. Not a lot of research, but a few minutes of research to find quote unquote the best jump shot. The best animations, all that kind of stuff. And then a very unhealthy obsession over that jump shot. I mean, just practicing it in your own gym in 2K for hours upon end, like. Okay, so now go to truck dealers. Mercedes, buy online. Well, never mind. That's where I was getting the 9. Okay. I was thinking it was 90,000 because 119,000. That's right. I almost kicked 10 grand off of it, but more 8, so. Okay, so we need 112 for it then. Gotcha. So we have a little bit of work to do. Okay, so we could go down to Narva if we can't find a job from Luga. Sweet. Just looking for FI right now. FI, Finland. You know what? I might take that job to St. Petersburg. Oh, Narva is Estonia. Shit, never mind. We can't take that job. Well, shit. Okay, nothing to Finland. I might take this 10 grand job to St. Petersburg so we can get... Yeah. Fragile or high value and important. Perfect. And we're at that company, so it works out. Yeah, people just... They gather a very unhealthy obsession of practicing the jump shot that they find with the animation that they like. Or they think that's the quote-unquote best, like I said, and they just practice for hours and hours upon end. And then it just becomes muscle memory at that point. Like... They practice all types of shots. They just over and over. Catch and shoot, off the dribble pull up, just dribbling, 3-point, like... Just any shot they think they'll take in a 2K Park game, they'll practice that to where they don't need to anymore. They can just be like, yeah, it takes this amount of time to press and hold the button and then release it. Because, I mean, I got to that point a little bit with my career in 2K24. I knew that if I was wide open, I didn't need to hold it as long because of the green bar. Damn, 9,400 from Kenneth. Well, shit, we've got enough money for the bank tomorrow. But, like, if I knew somebody was going to be relatively close for closeout, I knew to hold the button a little bit longer, so. Online, that's a lot different, though. But, same concept, though. I'm only making 51% of my 3. Yeah. I would say the other factor for you is... I don't remember how much... what your 3-point rating is on that build. So, like, that could be a little bit of a factor. Could just be the contest that the defenders are giving you. It's an 83. Yeah, so you should be relatively making 60-70% of your threes, unless you're just chucking them up there. Also depends on how many threes you're shooting. If you're shooting 4 or 5, and you're only making 2 or 3, that's gonna give you 50%, but I mean, if you're chucking up... What? Yeah, an 80 rating for your 3. That's what I was saying, like, it could be other factors then now, like the amount of 3s you're taking. I mean, to be fair, if you're above a excellent shooter, like obviously 50 and 40 is where the bar is at for an elite shooter, and you're shooting 60 and 50, so I mean, if you are that worried on your 3-point percentage, I would just make sure you're taking more of an open three instead of maybe, like, instead of off the dribble, make it more of a catch and shoot type, or just the amount of contest you're getting from the defender. Like I was saying, make it more of an open shot instead of them right up guarding you, right up on your grill. Like, so just a couple of things like that, you could easily make your 3-point go from 50 to 60 or even 70%. About to give the Suns. That makes you 3 for 3 on Suns. There you go. Okay, once we get, oh, okay, it's a red light. I thought he was turning. Woo. The fair kitty's like 38, so he can't do that much anymore. Yeah, that's fair. He's probably just getting his farewell tour in here in the next year or two. Potentially even that year. Imagine putting up 22 points and that's considered falling off. That's crazy. I mean, from like his MVP year, putting up 30 or whatever, or close to 30, yeah, that, I mean, only putting up 22 compared to his MVP year, that is a little bit of a falling off. But I mean, like, 22 points is still being very productive. Like, what's his shooting splits then if he's only putting up 22 points? If those are atrocious, then yeah, he's kind of fell off a little bit, but $56, $38, and $90. Yeah, so he's shooting 54. He's almost having a 50, 40, 90 season. So I mean, not doing terrible. He could probably have a little bit better three, but that's still not terrible. So I mean, he hasn't fallen off fully yet. Well, I mean, yeah, like, I would hope so. Because, I mean, it's not like he's Shea, where he's 26, 27, putting up almost 40 points a night. Like, in your simulation, he's... I mean, in your simulation, he's, yeah, 38 now, so I mean, but he's still putting up 22 on pretty damn good shooting splits, so like... Yeah, once your guy hits 38, I don't imagine you would be putting up 30, 10 and 10 anymore. Like, I'm running out of fuel. Since when? I still got 400 kilometers to go. I should probably fill up after this job, though. Just to make sure I'm cruising for the rest of the stream. Alright, well, probably once we finish this delivery, all depending on where we pick up our next delivery, we'll probably stop at this gas station right here. I mean, if we can. We finally made it to St. Petersburg. Look at us go. If only I had the money to just buy this garage over here, I'd get gas from there, but right now I'm struggling to even keep floating above 0. Oh shit. I mean, if it wasn't for Kenneth with his $9,500 paycheck, I would only have $3,000 in the bank right now. Well, if the job was required in this parking space, I would have nailed it, but I guess I could have done that parking space on that side to line me up, but oh well. What's a little bit of a readjustment? Good enough. Alright. A little bit of profit up to $22,000 now. Nice. Okay, obviously cargo market again, St. Petersburg to Finland, right there. Now that, I think that's, what was that? Urgent, okay. Well, we got till Sunday, 6 o'clock. That's gonna take 6 hours. Perfect. Okay, gonna leave the trailer here. I doubt it'll be there when we have to pick it up. Oh, it's gonna be like right on time since it's gonna take half an hour to an hour to load the cargo, but that's fine. I don't think we have to move our trailer. Let's go. Oh, wait, no, we do. Never mind. Damn it. I just had to look over there and see the frickin' lines to where I gotta park my trailer. Nah, it's fine. Okay. Get this backed up real quick, get it loaded. Then we gotta see if we can get to that gas station. Or we could find a gas station along the road. That's about 300 kilometers down the road. Let's see, 11:45. Jeez. Okay, how many? We got 377. Can we get to this gas station right here? We can, just gonna take a bit. Okay. And that's gonna add 20 kilometers. That's not terrible. There's a gas station up here. That wouldn't be terrible. 256. We could go to that one. So there's this one. 268. Okay, so we can stop at one of those. 371. 372. Nah, we won't stop at that one. That's just a bit far out of my range. We're cutting it close. We'll stop at one of those two. Okay. I mean, I might as well look at see which one I want to stop at right now. See if we could turn right there. Get gas, turn right, turn right. That one. Yeah, okay, so we'll... Alright. Got the gas station figured out. We're not gonna have to call emergency services to get to fill up alongside the road. We will be good. Here, turning. Really wish I saw his blinker before I slowed all the way down, but that's fine. Okay, Russia to Finland. After this job, we should get the achievement. If not, then I don't know what went wrong. Grand from Orsolia. And they level up. Perfect. Alright, it might take us another day or two to get up to $112,000. But after this job, well, this job's giving us, what, 17? 16.3, so after this job, we can start to try to take the better paying jobs instead of just trying to find an exact location, so that should help us regain a little bit more profit here and there off of each job, so maybe just a day or two we'll be able to get another truck. I'm hoping. I'm trying to think, but I don't think we'll be able to get a new garage today during stream, since we got to get 224,000 to get 2 new trucks. To fill up. Yeah, 2 new trucks now allow us to move 2 of our older trucks to the 2 open spots in our Nuremberg garage. And then we would need to get another 180,000 after that to open up the new garage. Shit, I really thought we were closer than that, but guess not. That's fine. I'm sure if I spend an hour or two off stream, I can get the new garage unlocked. Yeah, because if I look at this, so yeah, we got 2 there. We have, so we would move this truck to this spot, and that's the 112. And then when we move this truck, once we get another 112, we would move this truck to this spot, and that's the 224. And then to be able to buy a new garage, which we can't buy a garage online yet, that's another 180, just as the base price, which would give us a grand total of, I think, $404,000. Not dollars, but 404,000 euros. It's a little bit of money. Because 124 plus 180, add the 80, that's 304. Then the extra 100, yeah, so 404,000 euros. Just to kind of get all that I'm wanting today. I mean, it's possible. It's a few hours on the game, but it would definitely be possible. Oh, no. Whew, okay. I looked over for a second at chat. Man. Like being in the NBA, what team would you want to play for? Damn, that's a good question. Probably, I don't know, like, because I want to play where it's nice almost all year round, but like, nothing. Okay, I guess you're going over there for some reason. Like, I want to play, like, LA would be nice, but just for certain parts of the year, like Boston, New York, same thing. It would be nice, but only for certain parts of the year. Pick the Spurs for reasons. Yeah, I mean, Texas wouldn't be terrible either. And that's where I was thinking, like, somewhere kind of Midwest, maybe like the Thunder, or like... But I don't want to go too far up where I'm in, like, Timberwolves, so that kind of just leaves me. Maybe, like, the Pelicans, just for, like... You know, obviously, they're not the greatest team, but just as, like, a... They have a little bit of a culture starting to grow there, and it would be a relatively nice area most of the year, you know. So I think around like either a Texas team like the Spurs, either the Thunder, or even like the Pelicans, you know. Somewhere like it's not too humid with like Florida, but I'm not going crazy west where it's going to be crazy snow and super cold, you know. And I mean, I could always go for some New Orleans food, you know. Some good old Louisiana area food. I ain't trying to get blocked by Victor 10 times a game. That's fair. Just every time you play the Spurs, every time you drive to the rim, just... Well, I tried. But I mean, just being in the NBA, I would enjoy. I would try to enjoy every moment I could in, you know. Since it is, you're getting probably a decent paycheck if you're in the NBA full time. You're not like a G League kind of two-way player. But even then, they sometimes get decent contracts. But can't even plan against Victor. You don't. You try your best to stop him and just hope he misses a couple of shots, I guess. Do you think you'd be a superstar or a role player? With me and my current build, but if I had the skills to be in the NBA, I would probably be close to a role player. Potentially like an all-star reserve, maybe. Kind of like sixth man of the year talk, I guess. No right turn here. Bullshit, I'm doing it. I guess I would try to be around there. You know, nothing crazy, but... But I mean, even people off the bench or that get talks of like sixth man of the year and all that, they still make crazy money over their career, so... Oh, so when NBA scouts look at players, I think of maybe a superstar player. They talk to other coaches that players played for. They just see how, like, if they have a couple of recruitment games, whatever they're called, like kind of like the summer league, those type of games. They just see how they play. They're athletically gifted, if they're making the right reads and all that, then that kind of depicts where they're gonna be at. How much is that player kind of deferring away from the ball? Are they trying to take charge, take control of the game? You know, step up on the court, make on-court audibles, I guess. Like, there's 1,000 different things that I could list to where a scout would be like, yeah, he could be a superstar, but he would have to change these things. But like, just any rookie that comes into the league, like, take for example Cooper Flagg, when he comes into the league, he's already kind of predicted to be that superstar leader just based on his athletic ability and what he can what he can provide for the team, you know. And obviously him spending a year in college, that's going to allow him to mature mentally as well, so just all the little micro things that you have to consistently do in order to be picked up like that. Cooper, he should be 18 or 19 this upcoming year, I think. I want to say he'll be 19 this year. Because, I mean, at Duke, he's looking really scary right now as well, so... Let's see, who... He might... The Wizards, they're looking good for the #1 overall pick. I'm trying to think of other teams. I think an ad break just started, so... Once he gets back, I'll talk more on that. Alright, welcome to Finland. There's the X-ray. Successfully passed. Let's go. Now we get the border check with our documents. Perfect, everything's in order. Love to see that. And we should be good on our... Oh shit, we still got like 2 or 3 more, damn. I do feel like Jared McCain can be a superstar level player. Yeah, that's obviously the biggest thing if he stays healthy. And I mean, right now, obviously can't... He's injured right now, which sucks, because I felt like he could have very easily taken Rookie of the Year. But now since he's out of the picture, unfortunately, he's... You got other players like Steven Castle, they're stepping up. Haven't really seen much from like Zachary Richeche. I think that's how you pronounce his name. The rookie on the Hawks. I don't think he's not... I don't know if he's like doing terrible. I don't think he is, but obviously he's not getting like a bunch of crazy media attention. So like, but yeah, Jared McCain, he very well could have easily taken home Rookie of the Year. Just unfortunate, fucking like not even 20 games into the season, I think, and the motherfucker gets injured. Like him and Tyrese Maxey would have been a very nice duo to have on the court for Sixers. I mean, you got a few rookies that are now starting to come into their own. Like Dalton Connect, he's getting a few more minutes on the Lakers. I'm trying to think. I can't remember all the players from that rookie class without looking. But like I said, like Steven Castle on the Spurs, he's having some pretty damn good games in recently. I feel like there's like 2 or 3 rookies that I'm missing. Rookie on the Lakers 23 is pretty old. Yeah. Oh, I know who you're talking about. I think like the power forward center rookie, right? But I mean, he was taken a little bit later in the draft, which is fair, but I can't remember his name. I think it was like it's on the tip of my tongue. I know it. But yeah, he's getting a few more minutes with the Lakers now as well. Jalen Wells, another one that I think he was the Timberwolves. I think he's on the Timberwolves. He's doing pretty good as well. He might have a shot at Rookie of the Year as well. But yeah, I would just have to take a look at like the rosters and see who the rookies are, because I can't think of anybody else right now. But I mean, right there, the few players that I listed, the 3 or 4, I would say they have a pretty good shot. But only time will tell, you know. You never know what's going to happen. They may end up like Jared McCain, where they're out for the rest of the season. Gonna suck, but it's just kind of the truth. But and that's always something that players are looking at, you know, like the 7 million possibilities of like what could happen to where I'm not playing. You know, you got to look into that just a little bit, like just to take a few precautions here and there. But okay, where am I delivering? Right here. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm like coming back. Gotcha. You know, I felt like In Victor's rookie year, he was a star player. Oh, absolutely. And he absolutely has the potential to become a superstar. I don't remember. I They haven't released the reserves yet for All Star, have they? No, I don't think they have. So like, I don't know if Victor is gonna be on the All Star team. I don't even remember if he was on the All Star team last year. Like, there's so many things I want to look up right now, but I also want to get this job done. Like, I don't think Victor was an All Star. But then again, I wouldn't be surprised if he was. Because I want to say he was, but that was, of course, last year. My brain's not going to remember that right now. Because I think I remember seeing, like, him and LeBron were, like, the only ones to be rookie, all-stars as their rookies. Or, like, it was very few company that Victor was a rookie and he was on the All-Star team. Or, like, in consideration for, I can't remember. I'm really trying to rack my brain with, like, the 2 or 3 things we've been talking about. I just can't think of them. Okay, we're parking somewhat close. I like it. Ah, shit. Kind of messed up this parking job a little bit, but we'll straighten out. I'm not happy with that. I can do better. Take a little bit of adjustment, but yeah, it's better. We're a little bit closer to this side, but a hell of a lot better than what it was, so. Perfect. Alright. Bring in tour. I had to go, like, I think I had to do like 5 different deliveries for that achievement, but we'll take it. Okay. Just put Grayson Allen in a post. Okay, do I go... Oh, that's right. Okay, I can choose my type of ADR. So, do I do an ADR? Do I do eco driving? I would save more fuel, which would be good. And I mean, I'm good with my long distance right now. I mean, if we take a look, 550, that's all I need for most solid deliveries, so. I mean, 850, that would just take me 20 more minutes. We'll go. Yeah, we'll put one into eco driving. Save me a little bit more fuel here. Quite a bit. Even. I mean, still got to give him credit. He jumped. Like, can't say that for some players. Okay, we're at 40,000. I don't need that achievement written down anymore. I really don't know what other achievement to go for now. There's a few that I could probably start. It'd take me a little bit to figure out, but eh. Okay. Well, yeah. So we'll find a job from wherever we're at. Kuvala. Just try to find the best job, I guess. That's not bad. 400 kilometers for 15 grand. Eh. Tempted. Or do I try to go for something in Finland? I'm tempted to just kind of go back to the mainland. See if we can get... Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my garage. Okay. Garage manager. Unit. Travel. 2600, that's fine. I'm sure we'll find... I'm sure we'll find a... Oh, shit, I gotta get my trailer now. I didn't knew it was gonna hit. That's fair. I mean... He just accepted his fate halfway through his jump, like, oh man. I really shouldn't have done this. Okay, let's try to find a solid paying job here. Munich to Venice for 25,000. That's what I like to see. See, so much better. Hell of a lot better than the fucking... I don't even remember what it was. 15,000, yeah. We're getting 10,000 more. Did bro really think he could block? He was gonna sure try his damnedest. He was gonna try his best. Okay. I really gotta start looking at the blinkers more often. That way I don't have to stop. Okay. Probably... This might be my last job. I don't know. Might do one more after this, maybe. Not sure, though. Let's see. 25. 35 plus 25. Put me up to like 65,000, I think. Yeah, 65. And then just add the 1,000 back we subtracted, so about 66. That's not bad. And then I don't know where my employees or my drivers are at job-wise. Do I go until I buy another truck? I might go until I get another truck. Said D-Book is making highlights. Oh, I got 21, 6, and 6. You only got 18, 3, and 3. They're always gonna be hating, you know. Since you're the main character, they gotta hate on you, bro. It's just a fact with all 2K games. Can't give any love to the main character. Okay, yeah, I might go until I get a new truck. So I'd be at 66 and 112. 76, 86, 96, 106, 116. That's 50,000. Okay. So that'd be 2 jobs after this one. That's not terrible. Roughly 2 jobs. They would have to be 25,000 though. I don't know. We'll see after this job if we can find another $25,000 job. If we can, we'll keep going, but... Well, then we still gotta think about the money we're gonna lose because of the bank. Damn. Why are there so many numbers? I think Alan's mad for what I did to him. Potentially. I mean, it's not like you shook the man's hand afterwards, right? Like, well, thank you for letting me poster you. Like... I mean, unless you did, then yeah, he for sure hates you after that one. I'm sure if they played the poster highlight on ESPN 4 million times, then yeah, you might be a little salty, but... I mean, the next time you're gonna see the... Wait, are you playing... Yeah, you're playing the Suns because D-Book and Allen. So I mean, like, the next time... Wait, no. Now I'm confused. Said you already played the Suns. Did D-Book and Allen get traded? Unless you're still playing the Suns. But that was forever ago. They're still in the team, so... So you're still playing them? Did you just take like a hella long break after halftime, really? Or is this another time you're playing them? Because I thought you said you only played them 3 times. Man, I should not be trying to ask this many questions. I'm just getting even more confused. Well, if it's your last time, then next time you'll potentially see him as playoffs, but unless they aren't doing that great. Which by the sounds of KD only putting up 20 points. They're 9th in the West. Yeah, they might make it out of the play-in if they stay around that 8 or 9 seed. So yeah, the next time you'll probably see him is playoffs potentially. So, but then you can dunk on Grayson Allen 4 more times at least. Just once every game, just make him hate you even more. Oh shit. I was looking at Discord. Don't text and drive, kids, even though I was just reading a text. Alright, well, the bank's gonna take their money, so before we finish our job. It's unfortunate. So we might have to do 3 jobs before we can buy a truck then. Damn. Because with this job, we were going to be about 50,000 behind what we need. So unless we can find like another one of those $28,000-$30,000 jobs, that would probably save us from having to do a third job. Okay. But that is if we can find that job. What I may end up doing is just quick traveling to where I find the best paying job. So I mean, if we look right now, not freight market, cargo market. Yeah, 28,000. We got a couple $28,000. We would just have to quick travel, which wouldn't be the end of the world, but where are we going? I don't remember where we're going. I don't remember what job I'm on. So, I mean, we could take that Netherlands job if we quick travel up to Rotterdam. And I'm sure there would be another 27, at least another $27,000 job, so it will be good. We're going to Venice, that's right, we're going to Austria. But if we can still find like a 25,000 paying job in Austria, I mean, we'll just go ahead and take that, save us a little bit of money. Well, if we quick travel, it's going to take us 2 or 3 grand, and that's the profit we're trying to make. Okay, that plan to quick travel might backfire. Never mind. We might have to go back on that plan and just take like a $23,000 job. Damn, first you're dunking on Grayson Allen, now you're blocking Devin Booker. Bro, you're destroying the Suns right now. Every time the Suns see you on your schedule for the next few years, you're gonna be like, Suns are gonna be like, I think I got an ankle injury, coach. I don't know if I can play tomorrow. $4,200 from Carlo. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we're gonna be up to 65. Okay, my math was not right. So we went up to 60 from 60. How much money were we gonna end up with? I don't remember. I'm a problem. You got 4 blocks? Jesus. Homie, you're doing better than Wembanyama at some point. With some blocks there. You taking it personal, like, nah, Wemby, I'm leading the team in blocks this season. Like, perfect. Didn't have to slow down all that much. For sure didn't have to stop. Oh no, this is gonna be... Yep, there goes that car. Oops. Let's see, we're getting 25.7, so... We were gonna be at 66. How the hell did I think we're gonna get 66? If now we're only gonna be... Oh, I was 10,000 off. We were only gonna be at like 56. Okay, my math was just completely off. I was somewhere getting 10,000. Oh my gosh. Okay, but yeah, now we're gonna end up being at like 66,000. Okay. That's honestly crazy that I knew we were gonna be at 66 regardless. Well, we're not gonna be at 66 for much longer since the bank's gonna take their 8,600. So we'll end up being at like 58, which is fine. Unless our drivers can just come in clutch and make up for that 8 grand. Which I doubt it will. You own the Suns? It sounds like you're owning the Suns. Postering a player here, blocking a player there, like... Well, we only got 3.5 hours left. Slow down. Ooh, I was heading straight for that wall. Ooh. Heart stopped pumping further there for a second. The assist of the game was a poster. Damn, nice. Here's a simple pass, but more importantly, here's a player getting absolutely slammed on. Like, alright, car, come on. Pass. There you go. Damn. Took you long enough. I'm gonna start slowing down already. I'm not trying to have a little panic attack as we did last curve. Gotta go through another toll road. Damn. Hopefully this one has another electronic billing. Because I really don't want to stop. It's fine. Stop! Why can't that open sooner? I should have just gotten behind a truck so I didn't have to stop or slow all the way down. But it's fine. Okay, so... So we already got 4,500 from Carla. I need another 3,500 from somebody else. Or at least a couple of drivers here in the next 2 hours. I guess it doesn't necessarily need to be in the next 2 hours, but it would be nice to see if they can even out the bank loan, because then that'll put us right back to where we started. God damn, right as I say it as well. Let's go. Victor with 3,300, so we're about 200 off. Like 100 and some off, but that is completely fine. Look at Isabella coming in clutch with a almost 1,200 paycheck. Okay, well, the drivers have evened out my bank loan for today. That is beautiful. All right. So, yeah, my drivers, just as I was trying to do the math and say, like, okay, I need this much left, and my employees just absolutely come in clutch with an hour and a half left before the bank takes my money for the day. That is awesome. It's crazy I only got a 62 board. Yeah, I still get... yeah, a little bit. I mean, if you take a look at, well, I guess today's NBA isn't really a good example, but I mean, you still have guards like Josh Hart getting rebounds with relative ease, but for like 2K, it's kind of just more about positioning and where the ball bounces. So I guess you got to be a little bit lucky, but I mean, if you're in the paint every single defensive possession, you're gonna get 5 to 8 rebounds fairly easily. So I mean, 62, that's more than plenty for a shooting guard small forward. Like, now if you had like a 40 rating on your rebound, then I would think it'd be a lot more surprising that you were still getting like 8-ish rebounds. I want to be on the left. I want to follow this truck. Okay, good. There's no car there. Perfect. 13 boards right now? Jeez. I don't remember exactly how much, well, I don't remember my rating on 2K for rebounds, but as you saw from some of my streams, I put up 15, 20 boards sometimes. I mean, God forbid, I led the league in rebounds with like 15, I think. So, I mean, for guards, it's still possible to get 13, 15 rebounds, but there's a little bit of a luck-based factor to do with it as well. So, but for the most part, it's just if you can be in the paint and you can get solid position, you're more than likely going to get a few rebounds every quarter. Alright. Probably not going to cut 15 minutes off my time, especially with us only being an hour away from our destination. So, damn. Another 3,700 from an employee. Patrick, my man, that's what I like to see. Oh yeah, we're going to get to 66 now again. That's crazy. Because we're going to go down 8,600, so we're going to be left with 40,200 euros. And with the 25.7 that I have, we're going to be probably 65.9 or something. Which, I mean, that is completely fine. That I was guessing 66,000 for us after this job, and turns out my employees actually got me 10,000 euros somehow. That is amazing. That's awesome. Thank you, drivers. Now get back to work and get me another job. Like, I appreciate you bringing me in money. And then just turn on me and be like, now get back to work. Okay, car. Go. I guess it is only 40. Never mind. I'm sorry for yelling. Well, I cut 10 minutes off. That's better than I thought I was going to do. Can we cut 4 more minutes off in 10 kilometers? Yeah, red light, schmed light. I made it. Right there, Venice. And there goes my 8600. Damn it! That's fine. We'll get up to 66. Like I've said past 7 times now. Oh, and both lanes are taken. Damn it. That's fine. I don't think this car in front of us is going to be turning, so I'm going to be able to get off the light relatively quickly. Let us turn with ease. Be good to go. Well, we almost made it by noon. Just couldn't cut 3 more minutes off, could you, truck? I'm turning. I don't care about you, car. Beautiful U-turn. Alright, there we go. Show results. Not bad, not bad. 65.8. Damn. I was lower than I thought. I thought I was gonna get 65.9, but I guess not. Okay. So there's that 28,000. I was looking for Venice. 27. I'll take it. Okay, so yep, we can get the 27. Close enough. And we don't have to move companies, so that's even better. Okay, so 68 plus 27. 68, 66 plus 27, so that's 69 plus 25. Make it 70, we'll subtract 1,000. So 70 plus 25 is 95,000 minus 1,000. So about 94, give or take. That's not bad. Okay. And then 112 minus 94. What would that be? 12, obviously. And then 6. So 12 plus 6, 18. Okay, so after this 27, we need to find another $20,000 paying job. I just have it. I'm always saying dollar, but it's not. It's not dollar. Oh, sounds so casual about it. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I did just drop. 38, 15, 13, and 4. Jesus. Yeah, that's quite the stat line there. That's 4 blocks, not 4 steals as well, damn. That is quite the stat line there, yeah. Okay. So 1:30, gonna get there about 9, since we can cut for sure half an hour off. Maybe get there about 8:30, 8:45 potentially. Again, only time will tell. He's turning, I'm going. No traffic that way either, perfect. Now you gotta play the Blazers. Still don't have a win? Damn. They are struggling. Jeez. You guys are a quarter of the way through the season now. I see the Spurs went 45 and 37. So I would say they made the playoffs last season then. I would say at least play in, if anything. And we're... You currently have 13 wins. Am I reading that correctly? Okay. Yes. Okay. So you guys aren't a quarter of the way through the season yet, but you're getting there. I mean, still, like, for the Blazers, they're probably 0-12, 0-13. So, jeez, that's crazy. They're gonna lose. They lost double-digit games before they even got 0-14. Jesus. You lost double-digit games before you even won a singular game. That's insane. I don't know what's more impressive, winning 10 games in a row or losing 10 games in a row. Like, winning 10 games in a row is pretty good, but like, I don't know if that's more impressive than losing 10 games in a row. Because like, not every team is trying to purposely lose, especially at the beginning of the season, but that's crazy. Who are they trying to tank for? That's true, yeah. I mean, some of those CPU generated players can be pretty nutty, but I mean, Vladimir with a nice $2,000. There you go. But yeah, I mean, some of the CPU players can be a little nutty, but it's not like you can, at least for you, you can't really be like, oh yeah, that guy's gonna be good, or you can't truly tell, like, oh yeah, they should have drafted this guy instead of that person, or whatever. It's crazy how many CPU players turn to start. I know. Even in my simulation, I'm 2 or 3 years past. I think I'm in like the next year 1 or 2 years after I've stopped streaming it. And I mean, some of the players that were drafted during when I was streaming it, they're like top 10 or 15 in some league leaders for stats, like for points and rebounds and all that. Like, I wouldn't have expected that. Was I supposed to go to the right? I don't think I was. I don't know. I don't think I was. I don't think I was supposed to. Well, they'll get me. Wait, no. I don't even know if they'll get me down here. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, shit. Whew. Glad I missed that car. Curry's 38 and he's put up 26, 4, and 5. Jeez. That's as good as Durant, and Durant is... I mean, that's crazy. Both of them being 38 and they're putting up 20. I don't think you told me how many assists and rebounds KD was putting up, but I'm assuming it's going to be around the same. I left the Wizards with Jaren Jackson Jr. And oh shit, you left the Wizards and Triple J joined. Just like, yes, I'm gonna get right. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna join the Wizards, get myself a ring. Why are we stopping? He's like, you know, I'm gonna get myself a ring, join that man over in Washington, over in DC, get myself a free ring, and then you just leave, and now he's just having his hands out like, what the fuck, like. You're leaving the Wizards at 4-11? Damn. Yeah, they ain't doing too hot. From championship status to now just in the dirt. That's crazy. You know what? I'm not gonna get over. There's 2 lanes there. I'm not gonna screw with that. Trying to discover all of that. They only lost 1 player out there, so management, coaching. They don't have you there to score and dish the ball, so like they're lost without you, man. They don't know what to do. Well, yeah, not your problem anymore. You did what you could. You won them 2 rings. Now you're moving on for bigger and better things. Why doesn't he just come to the Spurs? Oh my gosh, Triple J, Wemby, and you on the Spurs? Damn, I already see 6 rings right there between the 3 of you. That's crazy. If you got Triple J to just follow you to every other team, like, but you know, I'm kind of bored of the Spurs. All right, Jackson. Come on, Jaren, let's go to the next team. Come on. I mean, Wemby could play the 5, Triple J could play the 4. Spacing doesn't really matter since both of them can shoot the 3, so... He's minus 106, box plus minus? Jesus. He ain't doing too hot in Washington. Why are we slowing down, bro? Damn. Should've just let homie cruise on the Grizzlies. $265 plus minus. Damn. Yeah, it's a little bit of a difference from minus 106 to 265. What is box plus minus? That might... it's not really a dumb question, because it can get confusing. It's just all of your major statistics kind of put together and seeing how well you play just with your stat sheet. So, like... I don't exactly know how they calculate it, but it's kind of like a PER. However well you do, that kind of determines your box plus minus. So like for you, since you're putting up close to, since you're putting over 30, 10 and 10, or around there for your averages, your box plus minus is obviously going to be off the charts. It's going to be pretty damn good. But with like Triple J, with him only having minus 106, he's probably having a few more turnovers than he should. Like, you could probably look it up to see exactly what it takes to get a good box plus minus, but like the basic is just however good your stats are, that's going to relate to your box plus minus. And like I said, your PER, which is like your personal efficiency rating, I think it sounds right, but that kind of fits in together. And if you have a good rating there, then you know the player's going to have a good box plus minus, and you know he's going to be putting up good stats. It's like, it is somewhat of a dumb question, because you know it has something to do with stats and all that, but of course it's not a dumb question because the NBA makes it just hella confusing sometimes. It's like, I know somewhat of like the basics of it, but I don't know exactly how it's calculated and with what exact stats and numbers. So I mean, it is a good question, but at the same time, they make it seem like it's a dumb question. So you're good for asking it. Like, I don't know exactly. I would ask the same thing, but it's just all the um, stat nerds that make it so important. Because, like, somebody could put up 15, 15 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, a few steals, and like a block, and be like, well, that's not really the greatest stat line, but there's also more things to the game. Like, how many times did you force somebody to have a bad pass, or like how well did you contest somebody, or you know, like that's why you might hear some players slash coaches say that the box plus minus and PER, or just the ratings of that, are just a bad thing in general, because it makes players try to just stat pad, you know. 2800, almost 29 from Orsolia. There we go. That's what I like to see. So, I'm sure you could find a couple of videos on YouTube from players and coaches saying they don't like the box plus minus and all that. Like, Russell Westbrook in his 2016-17 season, I'm sure he had an amazing box plus minus because he was averaging a triple-double. Same thing with Jokic. Past few years, I'm sure he had a good few box plus minus seasons, but I mean, like, those two players, kind of rare examples. Like, yeah, they're going for stats, but they're also just trying to help their team win with whatever they can, you know? But yeah, so you're all good for asking. Not really dumb question, but it's crazy how Nicole's in his prime and how good. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not like the greatest Nuggets fan, but I mean, you still got to give the man his flowers for how many MVPs he's had. He led the Nuggets to their first championship. I don't know what this truck is doing. He's going to cause me to crash. I can't remember if it was Nuggets' first championship or like the first in however many years. And I mean, his stats prove how good he is. His accolades, now that however many he's accumulated, that just proves how good he is. Like, yeah, granted, I'm not the biggest Jokic fan or the Nuggets fan, but I'm still gonna give the man his flowers when he retires. Like, looking back and appreciating, just taking him for granted right now, watching him with the Nuggets, like, he makes the game fun and easy for his teammates, and that's all you can ask from a player like that. Because it is kind of like Westbrook in 2016, where he could, like it's like Russ in 2016-17, he's just making the game a hell of a lot easier for most, if not all, of his teammates. Like, I think Nikola is winning another ring. He could, very well could. I'm not sure if he'll win it this year. I mean, they could win this year, but I mean, I think most of the Nuggets players are healthy. I mean, Russ and Jokic, they're having good seasons together. So like Russ, he's having a bounce back year, which is amazing as a fan of him. And I think he got hit with that, so I'll continue that conversation in a little bit. We're almost at the delivery point, so anyway, so that's good. Alright, well, we cut our time down by two and a half hours, which I love to see. This is gonna put us up to 95, I think. Oh shit, there's the entrance. Is there an entrance down there? No, okay. Okay, I think you're back now, but yeah, I mean, Jokic and Russ, they're having good seasons. Russ haven't bounced back year. I mean, they could win it this year. They could not. Just gonna have to see who stays healthy and see what happens this playoffs. Like, but yeah, it would be really nice to see Russ get a ring finally. I mean, I think he deserves a ring after all he's done for multiple teams. You know, he puts his heart and he puts 100% effort into every game that he can. So I think he deserves one at least. And it would be pretty fitting to have him win a ring this year. So he's gotten his joy back on the court. You see it in post-game interviews and stuff. So yeah, I think it would be really fitting for him to win a ring this year. Does Russ and KD still hate each other? I don't know. Um, I would say there's probably like a little bit of bad blood here and there, but I mean, they still. It's probably more of a mutual respect more than anything. It's probably not like pure hate, but it's more of like a. I'm not really gonna talk to you every day. Like, I'm not gonna text you and be like, hey, what's up? But hey, when people call Westbrook. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I get why they were doing it, but yeah, it's one of those things just like, is there really a reason why we need to keep calling them that? Like, okay, we're at 102, so I need 10 grand. Sweet. And we find another $25,000 job. Let's go. But I don't want to go across there because that's going to take. That's degrees. 464. We could. Where's that? That's. Oh, no, I didn't want to take that job. No. Okay, oh, good. Whew, okay. I just set the destination point. That's good. Okay. Where is that? That's going to Albania, and that's going across, which I don't want to do. Keeping in Italy, I think, but that's still going across with a ferry. Could go there. Nah, we'll go to Greece with the 25,000. Yeah. It's fine. Okay, now this will be the last job. We'll get our truck, and then once we finish delivery, that will be. I should have brought my trailer, damn it. Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, I'm gonna end stream after I complete this job. So I can go get some food and just chillax for the rest of the night. Alright. Can't blame, but be mad at Katie for what he did. Yeah, I mean, well, can't really say he's too mad at Harden because he went to the Clippers with them. So I mean, played a season for the Clippers with Harden. So I mean, he can't say he's too mad at him, but yeah, for KD, I'd say there's still a little bit of heat between them, but there's still got to be like that somewhat mutual respect between the two, just because it's sportsmanship a little bit. But well, Harden got traded because Harden wanted too much from the Thunder. If I remember correctly, he was asking too much from the Thunder, so they traded him. They weren't gonna pay Hart, because I think Harden wanted like starter. He wanted that starter/star paycheck, but he was still kind of coming off the bench, and so that's where I think they couldn't agree on a deal, and so they just traded him so Harden could get what he wanted, and the Thunder got what they wanted. Why are you turning so close? What if I crazy Katie had dinner with Westbrook the night before? Said he wasn't leaving the next day. Signed contract. I don't really know too much about like what happened then, so I guess I'm gonna believe it. I mean, I don't doubt that happened, because it sounds like the way people have explained it, what I've heard. What makes Katie look worse? When OKC needs someone most. Right, yeah. I mean, Westbrook, he stayed as long as he could, really. As he did what was asked of him. He tried to win, tried to help the Thunder win. Like, I really don't know what was going through KD's mind when he's like, you know what, we just had a hell of a year. We could run it back, potentially actually win a championship together. Like, the only problem is the Warriors. Yeah, they couldn't get past the Warriors. And like you said, that's what makes KD look worse in the eyes of Thunder fans, is you're going from a team that you couldn't beat to joining them, and that's just no. Like that's not really what you do. And I mean, granted, if I was a GM, I would try my absolute best to get Kevin Durant just based on his skills. Even with him being 36, I would still try to sign him at least a year or two. But, on the other hand, I don't know how much more... I don't know how much more praise I can give KD in the eyes of deciding on where to sign your contract. Like, skill-wise, I'll give him all the praise just because of how talented he is. But for a decision like that, yeah, I don't know. What was going through KD's mind? Like, yeah, they blew through one lead. They could have given OKC one more chance. Right, yeah. Like, I don't know if how mad fans would have been if he stayed with OKC one more year. They actually make it to the finals, and then he leaves, or however that happens, like, or if they make it to the finals the next year, does he stay again, Does he finish his career out in OKC with Westbrook? Like, it's just all these crazy little minor thoughts, be like, well, this could have happened, and then... But yeah, like I said, I'll give KD all the praise he wants for skill and talent, but... Yeah, but for something like that, I don't know how much praise I can give him for something like that off the court. I mean, granted, he did win 2 rings with them, but I'm sure he would have at least won 1 with OKC, but who knows? There probably is a bunch of OKC fans that still hate KD. I wouldn't be surprised. On paper, I would say they still kind of count. I would say that his rings do kind of count because, I mean, he did put in the work to help the Warriors just absolutely obliterate everyone else. But, yeah, when you're just like, well, he did this. He joined the 73-9 Warriors, and so, like, do they really count? In that aspect, yeah, I would say not really, but since they're on paper, they're already written down, I would say they somewhat count, but... Because it's hard to take away, like, the work he put in and say, like, well, no, he really didn't win those rings. Because he has, like, I'm gonna repeat myself, he has the... He has the skills to do it, but it's just the way he did it is where I get it, and it's like people don't think he should have deserved those rings. So Wizards fans can't be mad at me because I got them too. Yeah, like, right, with you on your simulation. What about that 10th or 11th guy on your bench? And it could be like, I know, I'm probably exaggerating it here, but like the 10th or 11th guy on the bench. Should those rings count for the players who didn't play in the finals? Or like any of the playoff games? You know, that's kind of a similar aspect thing, you know? Like, obviously, completely 2 different things. But it's still in the same gray area of it. Like, obviously, as a bench player, you're showing up to practice every day. You're making sure you're putting in the work, even though you didn't get to play in the game. But I'm just trying to use, like, the same example. Like, oh, this person didn't deserve these rings because of this. You know, same example, somewhat. Obviously different aspects of how they got their rings, but somewhat similar example of, you know. But obviously, yeah, still very scummy of what KD did, but... That's just kind of the hill KD decided to die on, and it's gonna live with him forever until people stop talking about him, which, if we continue having conversations like this, probably won't ever happen. Do you think KD would go back to OKC? I don't think so. I don't think the OKC would be able to sign him. I don't think KD's going to spend the rest of his career in Phoenix either, but I don't think he's going to go back to OKC. just because of where the Thunder are currently at, just roster-wise, salary-wise as well. But personally, for KD, I think he's going to try to stay away from OKC as much as he can. And say if he goes his last year of his career, just give him like $1 million contract. Yeah, I mean they could absolutely do that. Next 2 or 3 years, I don't know. Because I mean, KD probably gonna retire in less than 5 years. I mean, it's possible that he could, but I don't think they're gonna do it just because of where OKC's currently at with their roster. Like, I guess salary, yeah, when you make it to where you could only pay them $1 million or like $5 million contract. I think just roster-wise with Shea, Jalen Williams, Chet, like, I don't think you would need to bring that type of attention, even when that type of attention to your team, especially when you already have so much, you know, like, it could also just be chemistry-wise, like, ask the players, like, would you want KD back here for his farewell tour, like, especially as well, since the Thunder could be fighting for a championship every single year for the next 5 years, like, because by that time he's going to be washed and won't be the superstar level player. Yeah, could be. I mean, you look at LeBron. Look at what LeBron's doing. I mean, Michael Jordan, when he was 40 on the Wizards, he was putting up decent, productive stats. So I mean, he still could be very. He could be very decent in a few years. He would just have to watch his minutes. Vladimir with 1,000, nice. Okay. But yeah, so I mean, he could still be somewhat productive, get 15, 20 points a night, just with like a minutes restrictions. But who knows? Okay, why are we stopping in the middle of the road? I don't understand how OKC went from being a bad team to a good team in such a short time. Well, trades. You had Shea get traded from the Clippers. I can't remember who went from the Thunder to the Clippers, but Shea just developed really quickly there. Draft picks from I don't know exactly what draft picks they got. But like I'm assuming they got a few decent first round draft picks from the Warriors. So that allowed them to draft a few good players like Jalen Williams, J-Dub and J-Will, I'm pretty sure. And then just signing free agents like Lou Dort or trading for him, I can't remember. Like, just they made small moves, but those small moves turned into big success. Like, they're kind of going back in time with how they're doing deals with players. Like, obviously it's still a somewhat normal thing to try to just draft your team, but like the 90s Bulls, they drafted Jordan and Pippen, and then they brought in Rodman from the Pistons. I can't remember if he was a free agent or if they traded for him. But Thunder doing the same thing. Like, they drafted J-Dub and J-Will, and then they traded for Shea, and they brought in Lou Dort. Like, I think the Warriors need to start preparing for Curry's retirement. Yes, he's 35, but they need to start doing that now. I mean, they've kind of done that a little bit. I mean, Andrew Wiggins, he's probably going to be where Curry is when he's 35. If he stays with the Warriors, he's going to be that kind of role player vet slash starter. But I mean, they got Pajensky. Pajensky, I probably butchering that a little bit. They got Kuminga, Trace Jackson Davis. They got a few more names as well. So I mean, they've kind of already prepared for it. And I mean, the Warriors, they're trying their darnest to not fall off the rail too much, but like just with those 3 or 4 players with like Pajensky, Kuminga, and Jackson Davis, I mean, you got a solid 3 right there that could all potentially start in the next 5-ish years. So I mean, they've kind of done that, but of course, once Curry does eventually retire, they'll open up a big part of their salary cap. They need to draft that next superstar player. Yeah, true. But it potentially could be Kuminga that is that next superstar player for him. Because, I mean, you look at Curry, drafted in 08, 09, and he didn't really start popping off until, like, 2013, 2014. So, you give the Warriors a little bit of time. I bet you they'll get back to where they were. They may not win 4 championships, or, like, 3 championships in 4 or 5 years. But I'm sure they'll be fine. If they can keep Steve Kerr as their coach, keep good management in the front office, they'll be fine. But yeah, who knows? Maybe they do need to draft another kind of superstar player. Like, maybe Kuminga doesn't reach his full potential when they're wanting him to, and who knows? Like, that's something that all teams kind of have to go through. Like, okay, so if we draft this guy, he's doing pretty good his first 2 or 3 seasons, but then he just doesn't reach that next level that we need him to. What now? Like, because, I mean, it would be great if all teams could just see ahead and be like, okay, yeah, we can draft this guy. He'll be good enough for us. Like, but it's all about taking the risk. And, I mean, if Kuminga can turn out to be like a Giannis type player, which he's somewhat looking like it, he's got a little bit of a mid-range game. He can dominate down low. I don't see why Kuminga with Pajensky and Jackson Davis couldn't, lead them to a championship. They're all young players. They've got plenty of time to develop before the true Warriors fans are going to be expecting anything crazy. Yeah, Kuminga's only 22. He's got plenty of time. Pajensky and Jackson Davis, they're also 20-something years old, so I mean, okay, where do I need to go? I need to go to Greece, don't I? Oh, this isn't gonna take me to Greece, no? Do I need to go to Patras? Where the fuck do I need to go? But yeah, so like the Warriors, they've got plenty of time to figure stuff out. Oh, okay, I need to go to whatever that place is. Okay. So if we go to, I think it's that place it's telling me to go to. Yeah. Patras is too far. Duras is for Albania. Okay, perfect. How much time do you think Curry got? Uh, that's tough. Let's see. It's 35, like you said. I could probably see a good 2 or 3 years from him, but I wouldn't expect anything crazy after that. Like I wouldn't be surprised if KD in the next year or two as well started slowing down quite a bit. You know, start to hear a little bit rumors and talks of like a farewell tour. But I would say like a good 2 or 3 years potentially before we start to hear any of those type of things between Curry. I mean, it's kind of sad to like start to think of that. Like, man, we only got a good couple of years before this man really just disappears out of our radar. Like, but I mean, just take granted of the time you got. Watch each game you can of them if you can. Like, people say it's gonna be weird without LeBron in the NBA. I mean, it's gonna be weird with when KD and Curry retired. That's fair. I mean, LeBron's been in the league for so long now that I think it is gonna be a little weird just not seeing him now. Like, but like for you, you grew up with more of KD and Curry, kind of like in their primes. So that's completely fair. Like when I was starting to get into the NBA, that's when KD and Curry and Westbrook and all them were starting to really vamp up and hit their stride for their prime. So yeah, I would probably say I'm in the same boat. But I mean, obviously, since LeBron has just been in the league for that long, it is going to be weird without seeing him in the NBA. But Nikola says when he retires, he's gonna go off the grid. I heard that. Yeah, he kind of wanted to pull like a Tim Duncan, where he's just like he pops in and be like, oh hey, and then just not there. Like, which is completely fair. Like, Jokic, it's hard to say, like, yeah, he doesn't care about the spotlight, but I mean, he doesn't really care about the spotlight, which is fair. He just, he does his job, he does it well, and I don't really think I would, he probably has, like, some social media just to keep in the loop with stuff, but I'm sure he's not, like, consistently on it. Alright. 25,000. That puts us up to 130. Beautiful. Go ahead and go to the truck dealer. Actually, before we do that, truck manager. I have to do, who is it? It's Vladimir, that's right, okay. Go ahead and relocate you to Nuremberg, boom. And then we go to truck dealer. Go to, where's Mercedes? There it is. Buy online, my fleet, 112. No, not customized, god damn it. 112 purchase. There you go, Vladimir. There you go, buddy. Okay. So, all of Munich, perfect. Has nice, beautiful new trucks. Nuremberg, we're getting to that point where we're gonna need to buy another garage here soon. But like I said, need to buy one more truck for Victor, and which means we'll move Victor's current truck to here and get him brand new Mercedes. Alright. But now we need to hire a new driver. Ooh, 2.5. You really only have 2 into eco driving? That's crazy. I think you're back from ads now, but yeah, I think Jokic has a little bit of social media just to keep in the loop, but probably nothing crazy. Okay, well, I'm 0.8s across the board. Jesus. Okay, I definitely don't want to go with however the fuck you pronounce that name. Especially since he only has 2 in eco driving. I would rather go Bujo. But I think I'm gonna go with Georgia. Same price, 1.7 rating. And they have more ADR plus fragile, so fuck it. Alright. That motherfucker's still there. Get off of my board, man. Alright, well. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Light Screen says, thank you all so much for watching. Anybody in the future, thank you for that. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you could, I would very much appreciate it. Drop a follow / subscribe to these socials down below. Follow, of course, over here on Twitch and then over on X or Twitter. And then go ahead and subscribe over on YouTube. Simplest way to support me, just gotta click a few buttons. So, plus they're all free. So that works out as well. But yeah, once again, thank you all so much for watching. And as always, till next time, deuces.